guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about those under eye bags that we all get, and especially my more mature girls have with age. Also too, some people that are much younger can have them due to how your skin is just from your genes, and how your makeup is inside, and also too lack of sleep, lack of water, maybe some medications that you are taking, etc., etc. Now, I do not have a ton of those bags like you guys talk about, but I definitely want to show you how to conceal those so you can use that in your everyday makeup routine. So if you want to see that, keep watching. Okay, so I have my foundation on and my skincare except for around my eyes. I basically did not bring my foundation up into my eyes because I want to talk with you about the very beginning steps of this. Now, I've been looking for an eye cream for this specific purpose, and for like when we talked about discoloration and creasing under the eyes. And I literally have 3 samples I'm trying right now. One is the Lancome eye cream. It's in the tiny little blue bottle. I'm trying the Cover FX anti-aging eye primer, and then this one from Clarins. It's called Instant Smooth. It's in this little red container. And yes, I went to Sephora and I got these little tiny samples because I didn't want to buy anything until I really found that I really liked it. So I did try this in the store. I liked it. So we're going to be using the Instant Smooth by Clarins. It does not have any silicone in it, but what it's going to do is it's going to be a great base. It's going to start to smooth out that under eye, create less texture, and give us a great base to start from. So literally the tiniest amount is what you need. This eye product will probably last you for years. It is the tiniest amount, and I'm just going to apply this right under the eye, and it feels really nice. It does feel a little silicone-y, dimethicone-y, but it does not have it in it. And I like to bring this right out here. And you can actually see it already kind of blurred this eye and this eye. It's really kind of a special product. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I use this a little bit more how I like it compared to the other ones I just spoke about. But you definitely want to get an eye cream that has like a smoothing property to it, that is not too hydrating, so nothing that has too much oils in it, because that's going to lead to creasing and anything you do under the eye starting to kind of slip and move around. All right, so then I'm actually going to take my Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is in Peach. It's a color corrector. And I am going to correct the discoloration first. And I will link that video below if you want to know how to cover under eye dark circles. I'll link that below so you guys can have a little bit more of an in-depth response on that. But I'm just going to put it where I need it, which is basically where the darkness is, and I'm just going to press that into the skin. And I do bring this into the inner corner of my eye to kind of brighten this up. All right, so now when you are trying to conceal this kind of, if you look down, you can see it right here. Can you see this? That is it's a bag starting to happen. What you can do to prep this is there are facial massages that you can do that you tap, and it's almost like lymphatic drainage. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube about that, but you can also try like a tapping motion, massaging motion, lymphatic drainage to really kind of help that subside. There's also, you can take a bag of ice and lay it over your eyes for about 10 minutes. You can also take chamomile tea bags and place them over your eyes, and it will help with the swelling. So if that's really an issue for you, those extra steps might be something that you're going to have to invest the time in to really get that result that you want, because that swelling can go down a little bit when you use a little bit more techniques before, say, again, cold, or you know, the tea bags, which help constrict the blood vessels and all that type of stuff, soothing, and etc., etc. But when you look down, so you look down in the mirror and you can see this bag area right here, right? So what I like to do is I like to take a concealer, and I'm just any concealer, just take any concealer that's a step lighter than your foundation, and I will put it right where this bag is, literally right here. And this is going to be an important step for you guys to really know where to place this concealer to diminish this bag. Now, if you have more bags on the outside of your eyes, you're going to want to conceal underneath that bag on the outside. Same exact way. That makes sense. Now, if you bring your concealer up on top of the bag, it's going to make that bag stand out and become more prominent. So you want to keep the lightness of the concealer under the bag and bring it down on to the kind of high points of your cheeks right here. Do you see that? How you can see that that bag is much more diminished than the other? And you want to get a concealer that is kind of drier. You don't want a super hydrating concealer here. You want to get something that's more dry so it stays where it's supposed to be. Even something that's waterproof would be awesome because again, we're just trying to keep this into that space. Now again, this is not about correcting under eye circles like the discoloration. This is just about color correcting that bag underneath. All right, so honestly, ladies, that's as simple as it is. It's just about putting the light color underneath the bag and blending it down onto your cheekbone, not blending it up. So remember in kind of light theory where light kind of pushes things forward and darkness diminishes them. So you want to lighten up the under eye, under the bag, so it pushes it out. It's an optical illusion of a smoother surface. And you can also too, if you have problems with that moving, set it with a, all-nighter spray or whatever setting spray you enjoy. Squirt your beauty blender or your brush and then set it with that so it does not move. Now, for me, when I use a drier concealer, I don't super love to set it, but I do like to set it with a baked powder. I usually set my under eyes with the Laura Geller baked powder or the Sephora baked powder or the MAC mineralized skin finish powders because they don't give a super matte finish to it, but then I also blend it with the Hourglass diffused light. But for my girls, this is what we're talking about this bag. We do not want to add like sparkle and shimmer on top of that bag. So go in with a baked powder. I'm telling you, the ones from Sephora are beautiful. This one from Laura Geller is stunning, and also too from MAC. I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to just press it into where I set that concealer, where I put the concealer. Just press it in. I'm not taking it up on the lash line too much. I'm just putting it where we put that concealer. All right, so really it's as simple as that. I hope this tip helped you. I hope this quick video will give you some sort of confidence when you do this to really hide that under eye bags and brighten up the eye and give it a little bit more of an optical illusion of a smoother, flatter surface. All right, so don't forget to give me a thumbs up and keep those comments and requests coming. I absolutely love them, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you soon. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah! Bye, you guys. Oh, so I forgot to tell you, if you stayed to the end, you're a rock star. But I did forget to tell you that I like to use an angled brush to apply that kind of concealer in that area because it gives me more of a precise application than doing it with a larger, thicker brush. So just get any eyeliner brush, and then that's how you can apply that lighter concealer in underneath that eye bag. All right, thanks again. Mwah!